As a kid, I wanted to be like Michael Jackson. I used to play his songs and imitate like he was dancing. I tried to dance like him because for me, it was so damn cool how he danced, did these moves with his hats, with his outfits. Everything fascinated me that much. And now my question for you. Do you have someone you always wanted to be or someone you look up to right now? Because in this video, we're gonna talk about minding the gap, which means you want to be someone, but you're not there yet. Here is your current identity, and here is the person, the persona, the character you want to be, you want to achieve. And in between is the gap, which we want to mind. We want to overcome this gap. So we move towards our desired character. Please close your eyes for a moment and just imagine. Just imagine your perfect character. How is he? How is she? Who do you want to be? There is a probability you never asked yourself this question, but now is the right moment to do so. So please close your eyes. What do you see? How is your perfect persona walking? How is he talking? How is he interacting with people? What is his mindset? What are his habits? What is he doing on a regular basis? Maybe he does more sports. Maybe he talks to people every day. Maybe he makes music. Just imagine it for a moment. What comes to your own mind? When we think about our perfect persona, we have this hype, we have this feeling like, wow, this would be great, this would be great. But we always have this fear inside of us. We always fear that I'm not enough for that. That's not me. That's some dreamy version of me. But actually, that's not the truth at all. Like the exact person you just imagined, you can be that person. Like actually, you can be that person. And clearly, you see this person of yourself. You see it higher than yourself. You think that you're lower. You think that you're not enough. But you have the hope. You have still the hope. We have still the hope inside of us that life still could be better. We could be more happy. We could be healthier. We could be more social, and so on and so on. But here's the trap. Here's the exact same trap, because there is nothing wrong with having a persona or someone you look up to. It's very good actually. But here's the trap. When you start comparing yourself in a destructive way to your persona, you will fall into this trap where you will feel even more fear, pressure, and you will stay in your comfort. Because to be that person, you need to sacrifice things. You need to go through discomfort, because you cannot be this person just like that suddenly. Suddenly you have pressure, you feel pressure, and you don't want to be that person anymore, or you're too afraid to actually embrace it. And that's the point, because a lot of people, they want to change. And I believe if you click this video, if you're still watching, you want to change. You want something to be different in your life. I know, you're watching this video, so clearly there is something. And especially we want to change in the hope of being happier, living more freely, being able to express ourselves more, having more friendships, good relationships. And there's one thing I want to say to you. Change will happen. Change will happen in two ways. The first way is change will happen without you doing nothing, and you have no control over the change. When you look outside the world is constantly changing. People are changing. Societies are changing. Everything is changing. So you have this option. You can watch the whole world change, and you can stay in your comfort zone. And here and then sometimes close your eyes and think about your big idol, the persona you want to be someday, maybe. This is the first option. The second option is you can look at yourself instead of the world and actually change yourself. Whilst the whole world is changing as well, you change with the world. And the point here is, at the first option, you'll gain nothing out of it. Literally nothing. You'll sit there, everything around you will change. You will look how everything is changing. You will stay in the exact same position forever. You will miss out on all the great things you just imagined. You will miss out on the persona you can be. You will miss out on great experiences, great relationships, on life in itself. You will miss life if you stay where you are. If you change, you'll gain everything. I changed. I was depressed. I was a people pleaser. I was completely dissatisfied from my life and the world. I was dissatisfied. But you know what happened once I changed? And I mean it. Once I changed, I got everything. I started to live life. I started to build those connections with people. I started to embrace myself. I was happier suddenly. I could live according to my heart. And suddenly the whole world opened to me. So you have those two options. You can just stay where you are, and that is okay. It's okay. It's your choice. Or you can step into the arena, you can step into life, into the world, and actually change yourself. And by changing yourself, you can change also the world. And you might not believe me that, but if you strive, others strive too. It's just how it works. So here's my call to action for you, my mission for you. First, in order to change, you need your character. So define your character. Go back and close your eyes and really think about it. How do I want to be? And write it down. I mean it. Writing it down means you're serious on it. By writing something down, you're telling your brain, yourself, okay, now we're serious on something. We are writing something down. So write down all these character traits. Just do it really quickly. Like disciplined, socially open, smiling more, doing this and that habit. Just write down what comes to your mind. Define your person. Then you have the option to give your persona a name. This is like called an alter ego. Like for example, Batman. When you watch the Batman movies or read the comics, you have Bruce Wayne and you have Batman, and it's the same person, but no one knows that Bruce Wayne is actually Batman. And they have different character traits. They move differently in society. Whereas Bruce Wayne is this billionaire who goes on parties and does business. Batman is the guy who beats crime in the city. So you can give yourself an alter ego like Bruce Wayne and Batman. You are Bruce Wayne and you create a Batman for yourself. That you say, okay, my character is called Safir or Paul or however you want to call it. And every time you try to step into the character, step into the persona, you think to yourself, what would my alter ego do? What would Paul do? What would Safir do? What would Batman do? And then you start to think, okay, what would he do in this situation? And by that, you start to act like your alter ego. You start to act like your persona. And with time, over time, you will actually start behaving like this persona. You just need to stay consistent with it. This is very important. Just always ask yourself the question, what would my persona do? And sometimes I do this myself. When I go out, I just think about my perfect self, my persona, and I just start to act like that. I start to smile like him. I start to walk like him, and over time, you will actually get that person. You will move from here to here, closer, till you actually are that person, and you will not even like be conscious about it. Suddenly you will be that person. So this is my call to action again for you. Define your persona. Write it out. This is very important. Give it a name. Give it a real character. and start to act like that person. Ask yourself, what would that person do in this situation? Start to act, your behavior will change over time, and suddenly you will mind the gap from who you are right now to who you actually want to be.